Hey Emmanuel, it's Dad. I love you, buddy boy. Sorry to spin you around here. I love you and I miss you. Um, I woke up thinking about you. I have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning because every morning it's like my heart really hurts and it's a struggle to get out of bed every single day of my life. It's a difficult thing. It's hard to breathe sometimes. Um, the pain of missing you guys and thinking about you guys all the time. It's really hard for me. But I like that I'm doing these videos now because I feel closer to you. I feel like I'm talking to you. Not like as good as really talking to you, but it's like taking a little edge off, if that makes any sense. Um, but yeah, every single day of my life is a difficult day to get started, to get moving. And then once I get moving and I get a task going, it's okay. But every day is hard and difficult. I really miss you so much. And I wish I could find out more about what you guys are up to, but nobody will help me. I can't. Nobody will help me. So the best I can do sometimes is just try to put it out of my mind, but I don't want to put you guys out of my mind, you know? It's a human coping mechanism that when we're faced with extreme heartache or pain or torment or guilt, something that we've done, like I know people that have done things in their past and they're very guilty and they just put it out of their mind forever. And for me, it's not an issue of guilt. It's just an issue of pain inside my heart. And so, but like I could put it out of my mind, but then not think about it. But that wouldn't be good for my heart either. That would just be that would just be like making my heart really hard, you know. And I don't want that. And I don't want to not think about you guys. I want to think about you guys every day of my life. I want to miss you every day of my life. I don't want to block you out and not miss you anymore. Um, but it's really hard. I don't know when this will ever come to an end. I don't know when I'll ever get to see you again. I don't know if I'll ever get to see you again. I think you'll probably call me someday, but maybe not, you know. Andrea never once called her dad. Never once did she call her dad. And from time to time she would want to look at pictures. I remember when she was a little girl and she would go through her pictures and Jessica had one picture for her to look at, just one. And Jessica thought, "Oh, I'm doing such a good thing for her. I got her a picture to look at her dad." And then we'd have to talk to Andrea, and I remember she'd have all her photos out on her bed, and me and Mom would go and sit on the bed, and we'd talk to her, and then Andrea would be over it, and she'd put all the pictures away, and that'd be it for another few months or another year, however long it would be, until Andrea wanted to look at a picture of her dad again. And we'd get all the photos out. Oh, we'd go through all of Andrea's baby photos. And we'd talk about her baby photos and stuff like that. There was a photo of Andrea when she was a little girl. She was a little baby because I met Andrea when she was 2. And so when she was a little baby, there was a photo of her and there was hands, like I think, like tickling her, and she was kind of laughing, but you couldn't see all you saw were hands. And I used to tell her that was me tickling her when she was a baby. I don't know if that was wrong to say or not, but I mean, we would laugh about it, you know. And then of course as she got older she realized, wait a second, those weren't your hands, you didn't even know me then. So I don't know if she's upset about that to this day or not, but that's what and then we'd go through all her photos, and you know, there was photos of her with me and stuff, obviously too. But yeah, you know, if you think about it, and I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody, I'm just talking facts, okay? Your mom has now taken children from 2 different men in her life without ever letting them speak to them, see them or talk to them. Now, I'm fortunate I got to be with you for 4 years. But Andrea never ever got to meet her dad. Her dad never ever got to meet her because her mom forbade that. Her mom forbade it. And I just want you to be careful when you meet a woman, because this world has conditioned women that they can take children from fathers. It's conditioned women. I'm sorry, did I say that wrong? This world has conditioned women that they can take children from fathers. It's conditioned women that they can separate families, that it's all okay, and that they made the woman in charge of the family, which just goes against the Bible. The Bible has the man in charge of the family. The children belong to the man. The wife belongs to the man. Everything, all the property, everything belongs to the man. And that God set this up for a reason. The Bible says that women are the weaker vessels. Men are stronger mentally, physically. Now, women have a higher pain tolerance. Women are special. They have a special place in society. You know, man can't have a baby. Only women can do that. So we need women. Women are a good thing. I'm not saying women aren't a good thing. They are a very good thing, right? Wives and moms, these are great things. I love my mom. I love my wife. But the way God set it up is that women are in charge of this world. God set it up so men are in charge of this world. But the world has put women in charge, and they've given women this power and this position that they can't handle. They're not strong enough to handle. So what have they done? They've destroyed families all over the world. Did you know that out of 100% of divorces, that 80% of them are initiated by women? Only 20% are initiated by men. The Bible says in Romans chapter 7 that a woman belongs to the man all the days of her life, and she will always belong to her husband. It's called the law of the husband. It actually says that, the law of the husband. And God did this for a reason. There has to be somebody in charge, and there has to be some kind of foundation. There has to be some kind of structure. And so God had a choice. Do I make women and then make men come out of women, or do I make man and do I make woman come out of man? Well, he chose to make man out of his own image, and then he created women out of the man. So the authority structure is God, man, woman. But the world has set it up to where women are equal with men, and they're not supposed to be. And so for that reason, women being weaker, women being more easily deceived. Eve was deceived in the Garden of Eden. She ate the fruit. Satan deceived her. And so the world goes to the woman to deceive them because they know they can. And that's why families and households are being torn apart and destroyed. And women are high-minded. Women are proud. Women are now narcissistic. And they're destroying families. The Bible says a foolish woman plucks down her own house. It's a foolish woman that does that, right? And I just want you to be cautious and you to be aware when it's time to get married, that if you can't find a woman that has never been with a man, then don't be with any of those women. Go somewhere else and find a woman, because it will only lead to disappointment in your life. Because a woman bonds in pairs with the first man she's with. It's scientifically proven. I could tell you more about it in person. But when a woman is with a man for the first time in her life, those two people become one flesh. The man pairs and bonds with the woman. And then if she breaks up with him and she goes on and marries somebody else, there's always a piece of her that belongs to that first man. And it will destroy your marriage. It will destroy your family. And I just want you to know this stuff. I have a lot of stuff I want to tell you. And so that's why I'm doing these videos for you and Lila. And even Preston and Caleb if they want to hear. But they probably don't want to hear. So, but I love you. See, I feel a little better already. knowing that I got to talk to you today. Even though I didn't really talk to you, I'm just leaving you a message that you may never get. Maybe you'll get it in 20 years. Maybe you'll get it in 15 years. I don't know when you'll get it. Maybe 5 years. But I feel better just being able to talk to you, and I can maybe get my day started a little better now. But I love you very much, buddy. I miss all of you so much. I wish that my family was together. And anyways, I'll talk to you later. God bless you.